everybody, my name is Ashley and I'm here to talk about happiness. This is something that I've actually just recently started exploring, and I think it's such an important topic because when we think of happiness, a lot of times we think about external happiness and things that make us happy and people that make us happy. And I definitely don't mean to say that I'm not happy, because I am. I have an amazing family. I have two beautiful girls. I have an awesome husband of 6 years. I live comfortably and I have everything that I need. But I have just started exploring this concept of inner happiness. And that's something that outside situations and people can't bring you. So I've started to develop some insights into external or internal happiness through a few different ways. One is meditation, and I'll be very honest with you, I go in phases where I meditate every day, and I go in phases where I don't meditate at all, and I can definitely feel the difference. And when I start feeling not myself, then that's when that phase of meditation begins. And so luckily I am in that phase right now, and it's really helping me on this journey. So besides meditation, I have also been able to find some insights through talks with like-minded people, particularly my best friend in the whole world, Galaxy. She's amazing, and we happen to share the same point of view and on so many things, and the same perspective and outlook on the world. And so she's someone that I can bounce ideas off of, and she can bounce ideas off of me, and we can kind of come to some new insights, and that's pretty amazing. So we just sit at my kitchen table and we share a bottle of wine, and we just talk about things like this. So that's been really life-changing for me. And the other way that I've gained a lot of insights is travel. And that came to me when I started brainstorming for this blog. I started taking notes in my journal, and this is actually my travel journal. And so I started thinking, hey, that's actually pretty cool, because happiness and travel really go hand in hand for me. So it makes sense that I would take notes about happiness in my travel journal. So it's been really important to me because I've learned things, about other places and people and cultures and languages, but it's also taught me so much about myself, because when you travel, you're almost forced to stay in the present moment, and when you're in the present moment, you're able to really focus on yourself and relate to yourself and gain insights about yourself and about the world and how the world works. And so I have been really fortunate to travel a lot of places. So I'm here in my dining room, and I am going to take you over here and show you this map that I have, and you can kind of see the pins in it. These are places that I've been and that my family's been. So this is, traveling is something that's super important to me. And it's really important to me to give those opportunities to my kids as well. I don't know how well you can see here, but we've been really lucky to travel to a lot of different places throughout Europe and Asia and Africa. So that has been really awesome for me and taught me so much. So these things have enabled me to start a conversation about happiness, and I'm not here with all the answers, but I'm here as an active seeker who feels that she's in a place where she can contribute something to the conversation. Something else that's been really influential for me is Super Soul Sunday. So that's an Oprah show, and if you haven't checked it out, check it out, because it is it's life-changing. It's really awesome. And she has different speakers from different traditions on there. So regardless of what your beliefs are or aren't, check it out, because you'll gain some insights. And on a recent show, Elizabeth Gilbert, who wrote Eat, Pray, Love, was on there, and she was talking about women and how we are part of the first generation, which is amazing to me, who are able to make conscious decisions about their lives. That is crazy that we are part of the first generation that's able to really make decisions about if we get married and if we have kids and do we go to school, and do we work and what do we do, and do we go to the gym, and it can be little decisions as well as big decisions, but we have the ability to make them, and we have the ability to make decisions that are going to bring us happiness. And not only do we have the ability to do that, we have the responsibility to do that. And that's kind of a new concept to me as well. She talks about accountability and happiness as something that we not only owe ourselves, but we owe the people around us, and we owe the world, because we're not doing anybody any favors by being unhappy. And I, look back, and there are times when I've actually kind of tried to bridle my own happiness and make it seem to others as if I wasn't so happy. And I'm not sure if that's because I don't want to be vulnerable and I don't want other people to steal that happiness, or what that is. I'm kind of exploring that right now. But I can be, and I owe it to myself and to other people to actually be happy. So I come to you as someone who wants it all and finds happiness in so many different aspects of life. I am a mom of a 3-year-old and a 6-week-old, and as I'm talking to you, I'm going to walk you over and I will introduce you to Miss Nora, who is my 6-week-old baby. So we're going to go over here into my living room, and this is Miss Nora. She was just born in April. Oh, goodness. I probably shouldn't talk that loud. But that is Miss Nora. And so I can relate to you on a lot of different levels. Probably I'm a mom. I work full-time at a group home for teenage girls. This is Vinny. I own my own business, Blyss Brand. We're a yoga clothing line. And I'm a wife of 6 years. I consider myself to be a spiritual person. And it's important to me to feel good, to look good, to work out, and I'm just kind of getting back into that groove too. And so when I talk to you about happiness, I am not coming to you as someone who's sitting in a meditation cave and has hours on end to watch Oprah and to contemplate these practices. I'm coming to you as someone who learns these lessons through everyday life and who practices them and develops them in everyday life, just like the lives that you all lead as well. So I want to know from you, are there any topics that we've talked about so far that are new to you? And if so, what are those? Because that's awesome. And I also want to know what has been most beneficial to you in gaining insights into your own happiness. Has it been having those conversations with like-minded people? Has it been meditation? Has it been travel? Has it been something else? Because, through introducing us to your experiences, we can maybe seek out those experiences and learn in a similar manner. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to speak with you and connect with you on these issues very soon.